job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Rebels offense has the football first here today. Well, last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So, obviously, the defense is going to try to focus on that. But, Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense has got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Missouri. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gain on that return. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks a tackle, refusing to be stopped on this play. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. The offense will set up inside the 5. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, that's That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scanning the field. It's long. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down play for this offense. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing off play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He stopped at the 20 and tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Change of direction. Refuses to go down. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to run it. It's Washington. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that previous play. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Edwards. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's long. Snags the quick throw. The Rebels churn out another 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Makes the catch. It's Washington. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Graham down the middle. It's Edwards. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's finally tackled at the 3, defense getting pushed backwards. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Missouri.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him back that one in the end zone. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30. And Game makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time for one more play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display for a whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Running back with the football. Oh, what a spin. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He shreds the tackle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab by the receiver. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's pinned. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Wow, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes a quick catch. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. What a catch! tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's long. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And this time it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Ball handed to the running back. Running with purpose. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Defense. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked.
Missouri 42, Ole Miss 16.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find room. It's Washington. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looking to pass. It's long. He's running out of time here. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated for